Hello nieces, hello nephews, it's your Uncle Charles here and welcome back to my YouTube channel where we do unbiased price action analysis. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. You know, the holidays are for friends and family, and my name is Uncle Charles, so I had to make a video today so that I can spend a little bit of time with my extended family. Uncle has over 8,300 nieces and nephews out there. So I just want to spend some time with my extended family and wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving. Okay, now I got some messages from you guys about any Black Friday deals. Right now I do have a coupon code, secret code. All right, you can see the code and the link in the description below for my Discord. You get 25% off your first month if you use secret code, and these are the different tiers: tier 1s, tier 2s, and tier 3s. You get 25% off your first month. Now, if you consider joining the yearly membership, because there's the monthly membership and there's the yearly membership, if you join using the yearly membership, you'll get 2 months free, and this code will also work for the yearly membership. So meaning you'll get 25% off for the year on top of 2 free months. Okay, so that's the Black Friday deal. And also, if you do decide to take advantage of this, make sure you message me in the Discord. Once you enter the Discord, message me Black Friday deal. Just say Black Friday deal, and I may have a little extra deal with you that you may like. All right, that's if you take advantage. All right, keep in mind, if I get to 200 Discord members, I'm going to do a face reveal. Either 20,000K subscribers on YouTube or 200 Discord members, I'll do a face reveal. All right, guys, now let's get to the price action, guys. I tell you one thing, the SPY was chopping once again. This is a 15-minute chart. The SPY is chopping once again. You know, it's unfortunate to see, but it's not too surprising to see considering it's a holiday week. We had a short week. But then, you know, we also have a half a day tomorrow, low volume, all that happy stuff. So if we are going to get a move, I'm hoping it happens next week, or possibly it'll happen next week, whether it's more to the upside or maybe a nice rug pull style pullback to the downside. I don't know, but it'll probably be very rug pulley, okay, because we've been melting up, guys, and the market seems to be losing strength. We're going to talk more about it. But yeah, choppy day. And like I said about the Discord, right now is the best time to join my Discord because not only do I have the deal, but I am doing more analysis than I've ever done in the past years. Okay, because of all the chops lately, I've been doing intraday analysis on the Tesla as well, which has been very helpful because while SPY was chopping, you guys can see Tesla gave us a beautiful, beautiful move that was very, very tradable, sheep style, which I'm going to talk about later in the video. But yes, I am doing more analysis. So before I was just doing intraday analysis on SPY throughout the day. But unfortunately, a lot of times SPY be giving us chop days. So while I'm still doing the SPY, I'm also doing Tesla throughout the day as well. So I'm trying to bring you guys more value. As far as tier 2s and tier 3 members, tier 3s, you guys already know you guys can request any stock up to 3 stocks a day and I will cover it for you. And then tier 2 members and tier 3 members, you guys can see the trade ideas that I have that I'm looking to trade for the day other than SPY and Tesla, okay? And also if you're a tier 2 members, you can always ask me for updates of the stocks that I have in the trade idea room, like what's going on, okay? Tier 3 members, you guys can request any damn stock, NSC, whatever you want. I will look at it for you and help you with due diligence, all right? So anyway, so yeah, now's the best time to join my Discord because I'm putting more work in and I plan on doing it for forever, okay? Or whenever God say my time is up. Anyways, so yeah, choppy day. That 455 level, that blue line, that's where the SPY based around, okay? Now, that's an interesting level, important level, okay? We got to go to the daily chart. Shout out to my Discord member, Only Major Moves, one of my biggest supporter, lifetime brother right there. he gave me this trend line. He said, Uncle, check out this trend line, man. From all-time high to the July high down to a recent high, Monday's high, November 20th high. We had 3 touches of that trend line. Now, for me, I got breakout at 455. All right, 455 was the sell zone. And now, based on this trend line, it's a very important pivot level, okay? So, as far as the bull case scenario, okay, the RSI is pretty overbought. You guys know I don't trade 100% based off the RSI, but at some point, you're going to have to start considering other indicators, all right? Like I checked the Bollinger Bands. We're not too overextended on the Bollinger Band. Okay, we are more towards the upper part of the Bollinger Band. Obviously, you guys can see that. And the Bollinger Bands, you know, the range of it is very wide. Okay, which tell us that volatility is, at least on the bigger time frame, is high. Okay, so it's not overextended. So SPY does have room to go up, but damn, that RSI is pretty overbought. So what do we do in a situation like this? Well, like I always say, price action, price action, price action. Follow it. We are sheeps. Okay? So what I mean is 2 levels that bulls need to clear. Obviously, 455 to break out that multi-year trend line and 456.5. All right? Wednesday's high was at 456.38, just about filled the gap from August, early August. But a breakout of 456.5 should trigger more upside to 458 and July high at 459.44-ish, okay? But overall, it's got to break above 455, all right? Now, the thing is, the lack of, with the RSI so overbought, we're getting close to, you know, the upper Bollinger Band. You guys can see the volume has been decreasing. The volume has been decreasing. We're looking at indicators today with Uncle, apparently. You know, there's a lot of signs that's showing that, you know, this up move is running out of some strength here, okay? Now, I'm not calling a top. All I'm saying is running out of strength. So what that means is if the market does continue to ignore logic and just go up because of this lack of strength and the volume decreasing in the way the chart's looking, if market makers going to push it up, they're going to push it up pretty melted up. It's going to be a weak move to the upside, which is going to be tough to trade. So for me, I think would be pretty healthy is a freaking pullback, man. A pullback would be nice. It would be freaking healthy, and I'm sure it'll be very tradable. I mean, look at how steep. You guys already know I like trading charts. I mean, I like trading the price action. I like charting, but I like charting healthy looking charts, man. This is steep since late October. November has just been a very steep month to the upside, and, you know, volatility intraday has been pretty untradeable lately as well. All right. So I'm thinking next week maybe we can get a pullback, but it has to be confirmed by the price action. Okay. So for me, for the bear case, if SPY cannot break above 455, the bear case would be breakdowns of support. Obviously, 453.5 and 452 would be levels I'm watching. Actually, 451.4 to 452 zone. All right. Overall, I think we will get a deeper pullback if we can break down this 451.4 level, and then we possibly go test that fib level. That'll be a healthy pullback, probably to cool the RSI down. And that fib level is at 448.7. Obviously, if we break that level down, we're going to get a deeper pullback to the lower levels. And it's very possible we either go back test this downtrend from July, if 446 breaks down, that is. Below 446, we back test this trend line from July, or fill the gap. Okay, I mentioned this in previous videos, so I just want to remind us to follow the price action. And if it's choppy and it just moves sideways, to be honest, that actually it's actually good for the bulls. The reason I'm saying is because sometimes when the market wants to cool down, it doesn't always pull back. Sometimes it just moves sideways. So it doesn't correct with price. Sometimes it just corrects with time, which would really suck. That's why I am now going to be covering Tesla as often as I can intraday, just like I cover the SPY, because I'm not trying to have my members deal with this chop. I want them to be able to have other opportunities and value to deal with other tickers that can likely give us some bank. All right, give us some grass for the sheeps to eat, you know, some green P&Ls. But like I said, bull case scenario, either it's going to chop, correct through time, eventually break out, but it has to eventually break out 455 and 456.5. We trust the breakout. The longer it bases below, the more the breakout will be legit, but we'll trust the breakout. It depends, right? We want to look at the volume. Is volume increasing? The power and speed of the up move. But the main thing that I like to see is for the breakout level, the resistant level, change its role from resistant to support. So if 455 breaks out, I like to see it get tested as support, show some buying pressure to show the role reversal to confirm that the breakout's legit. Okay? And the bear case scenario is got to stay below 455, obviously, based on that multi-year trend line, and break down some support levels, 453.5, 451.4, and especially 448.7, because that's a critical fib level. Below that would probably be, you know, a decent position, a decent opportunity, I mean, for bears to possibly even swing. All right, we'll play it level to level, but below, you know, loss of fib levels are usually good for swing moves, from my experience. All right, and so I hope this you guys found this helpful. I'll tell you this: tomorrow is a half a day. The move we're looking for may not come tomorrow, but if it does, trade it unbiasedly, because market makers, they tend to do things when we least expect it. So if nobody thinks the market is going to make a move tomorrow, it's a chance it will. So always be prepared. I gave you guys the levels, the setups, so that you can react unbiasedly in real time, okay? That's what I'm trying to help you guys with, is to be prepared. If you want more content from me, definitely join the Discord where I can assist you intraday, all right? Video's not over yet, though. We're going to look at QQQ as well. And as you guys can see, this, I mean, yesterday was an update compared to Tuesday, but it was pretty tough to trade. New 52-week high up to 390.5. That's, you know, cool. But yeah, like I said, bull case scenario, we got to get that close above 391.5. It was able to go a little higher, up to 393-ish, but didn't break above 391.5 on the daily chart. Okay, so that's still a thing. That's still the bull case. Higher closes above 391.5 could put 393, 395, 397, and 398.7-ish to 399 zone in play, all right? Gotta give us that close above 391.5, okay? And as far as the bear case scenario, 390 and 388 are support. Breakdown of 388 would be a breakdown of the 2023 trend line and put lower targets in play. 386, 384.5, 383. Loss at that level would definitely be bearish, possibly go fill the gap, which is all the way down to 378-ish. All right, guys? So bear case starts below 388. Bull case starts above 391.5. Anything in between is chop. And here is IWM, also chopping with low volatility. IWM been on an uptrend since late October, guys. So it's consolidating. If it wants more upside, 179 and 180.2 are the levels that must clear to put 182 and higher in play. Okay, support is at 177 still. That breaks down 178.3 critical fib level, and also confluence with this yellow trend line that I have here. Break that down will be very bearish. Bears take control. 174, 172 will be the first targets, and possibly even lower. Okay, now Tesla, beautiful. Okay, so like I said, I've been doing more analysis on Tesla throughout the day because SPY has been being a jerk to day traders, but Tesla has been good. You know, I write the morning plan 7 in the morning, then I write another one at market open, and I wrote 242 and 243.5 are first resistant, must clear the trigger longs and put 245 and 247 in play. And I wrote here, if 240.5 and 239 fail, 237.5 and 236 incoming. That was written at 9:30, and the market opened with a rejection. It went as high as 244, But it broke down. Look at that. Broke down to 240.5 level. That blue line's 240.5. Broke down my 239 level. Even broke down my 237.5 level. So there was multiple opportunities to catch a short with the breakdowns of these support. Okay, and I wrote there, Tesla broke down 240.5 and 239. And next smash 237.5. So I updated the group. 39 is now resistant. No calls unless it recaptures. If 37.5 fail, more downside incoming with 236 next. And look at this. Blue line right there. Boom. That blue line is my 237.5 level. So even if you missed the beginning of the downtrend or the sell-off, catch that next setup. Boom. Broke down, hit 236, played level to level. And what happened when it broke my next support at 236? I alerted in the group, of course. I alerted in the group. All right there. I just write throughout the day. The point is, 236 failed. It even back tested as a resistance, shot down more. Okay? So the sheep style trading works great and best when there is volatility. All right, if you're trying to trade the chop, then you're going to have to scalp. But as far as level to level with runners, we need volatility. And that's why I'm going to be covering the Tesla a lot more. Okay, now what is the plan for Tesla overall, though? Big sell-off. A lot of lines, uncle. A lot of lines. All right. You guys know we had a lot of selling pressure from that 243.5 to 244 zone, right? You guys seen it. Here's the two candles. A lot of selling pressure there. So overall, below that level, I am bearish right now. Also, bearish engulfing candle. Bearish engulfing candle. You see how this red candle is bigger than the green candle? It engulfs it. And not only that, the close is lower than the green candle's open. Bearish engulfing candle. All right. So if Tesla can stay below 234, I like to see it break down 232 and 231. You guys see all those wicks around the 231 zone? If 231 fails, that buy zone, if that buy zone fails, that means buyers are done. They ran out. They don't have no more strength left. And if that buy zone fails and becomes a sell zone, bears are in control. That would be very bearish. So for me, bearish follow through for next week. I mean, we have a trading day open tomorrow as well. Just keep that in mind. But bearish follow through would be a breakdown of 231. After a bearish engulfing candle like this, hopefully, I mean, if we end up chopping Friday, like if we gap down and chop Friday, we got to be careful with that. Could be a reversal 3 candle setup. But overall, bearish below 234, and we need 231 to fail. That's the bearish follow through to head down a lot lower. Okay, and I do mean a lot. Resistance 236, 234, 236, 237.5, 239. That's a lot of levels, right? But you got to know the levels so you can know where the false breakdown is or when the recapture is. So above 234 and 236 could be a possible recapture. RSI is not overbought, and it could trigger a bounce back up. Okay, play it level to level with the levels I gave you and use runners. Overall, I would switch back to bullish if this sell zone at the 243.5 and 244 gets taken out. I will be a little more bullish on that. And then the 1-year trend line is all the way up at, the 2023 trend line is up at 247. So those are the levels that I need to see clear, 244 and 247. Those two levels clear, I would be bullish again on Tesla. Apple, basing just below that 78.6 fib level, okay, at the 191.6 to 192 zone, okay? RSI is still overbought though, so the longer it bases here without losing a support, that's actually that favors the bulls. But follow through, it needs to break above 191.6 to put the higher targets in play. 194 and gap fill at 195.7, possibly even higher, back up to the July high around 198ish. But it got to get above 191.68. Close above, that would be the start. Now, if it's going to pull back, 190, 188, and 186.5 are still support levels. If any of those levels fail, we could get a pullback. All right, below 186.5 would be very bearish. And put 185 and 183 in play. 183 is the next fib level. All right, just use the levels and let the price action indicate to you what it's going to do. If it's going to chop, trust it. Trade something else. If it's going to go up, trust it. Trade it bullishly. If it's going down, trade it bearishly. We are sheeps. NVDA, a beautiful, beautiful pullback. For, if you're thinking about joining my tier 2s, because tier 1 sounds great right now, but tier 2s I give a little more. And one of those trade ideas always NVDA. Okay, and I mentioned their support at 499, 497, and 495.8. Breakdown of 495.8 is a breakdown of a critical fib level, putting the lower targets in play. And I wrote below 491.8, then the chop range is broken in favor of bears. I gave a bull case scenario as well, but remember, we're just looking to react. This is no prediction. And you guys can see here, look it broke down that critical fib level at 495.86, and that led all the way down to 476.9. If you took that trade based on Uncle Charles' trade idea, $50 a month is nothing based on the profits you made. Holy moly. So for all my tier 2 members, I hope you guys caught it. Now, the next plan, it closed around my 487 level, right? As of right now, I'm bearish below 490 because 490 served as a strong buy zone last week, and yesterday it didn't. So I'm watching 490 and, of course, that fib level at 495.86. Below those two levels, I'm overall bearish. Now, it closed around my support at 487. I have next support at 485, 483, and 481. 481 is another critical one because it was based on a pivot high back in July high. Okay? So below those levels, if those levels break down 481, that will be very bearish. Putting lower targets in play, 479, 477.5, and another fib level at 476. That 476 level almost tested, 90 cents shy of testing it before it got some buy zone, some buying pressure. So we know there's buying pressure down there. So if bears want to, make a bigger impact, they got to break down 476. All right. Now, bulls got to recapture 490. That would put 492, 494, and 495.86 in play. Those levels must clear to trigger longs. I would be a little more bullish above 495.86 in favor of more upside. All right, 497, 499, 501, and the July high at 502.6 would all be back in play. AMD. We got a breakout on AMD, okay? Remember, I zoom out. Excuse me, sorry about that. If I zoom out, I got the fib levels from all-time high for AMD all the way down to October 2022 low. All right? So that 122.2 level that we recently cleared, that's a 61.8 fib level. That's a macro level. And we cleared it. And I mentioned if we do, look to long. And I had 124.3 as a target. That's the shorter term fib level, okay? So as long as above 122.2, AMD is in breakout mode, okay? Some of you guys might be looking at this and be like, Uncle, there's a divergence, man. There's a divergence. Okay, if there's a divergence with the RSI, the price action needs to confirm it, which means the bear case scenario is if it breaks back below 122.2 to put 121, 119, and 117.5 in play. Play the false breakout, and in this case, the divergence. Otherwise, price action is the shepherd. It comes before any indicator. It's number one indicator, which means despite what the RSI may show, if AMD stay above 122.2, I recommend to stay bullish. If it can clear 124.3, more upside incoming, and it doesn't matter what the RSI says, okay? I got gap fill at 126.5, and then 128, 130, and 132.8 is above that, okay, guys? So that's the plan for AMD. Meta, holy moly, Meta got a interesting setup here. So we had a false breakout, but false breakout got invalidated yesterday when it gapped back above and pushed a little higher intraday, going as high as 342.9. Okay, so I still got resistant It closed at 341.5. I still have resistance at 342, 344, and the next Fibonacci extension level at 346. All those are in play as long as Meta can stay above 338.4 and 340. All right, as long as above 338.4 lowest, I would stay bullish on Meta. I would only switch back to bearish if that level failed to put 337, 335.5, and 334ish all back in play. Okay, Netflix. I mentioned the 477.5 level. It managed to clear it, going up as high as 42.7. Does it have much more strength? How much strength does Netflix have? We don't want to call a top, but it does look pretty risky to try to enter calls up here. A pullback would be nice, and it needs to be triggered by a false breakout. Okay, guys, so it closed at 478, so that's technically a close above 477.5, and we could break that down. That would be a false breakout setup. All right, below that I got 475, 473, 471.5, and 470. Below 470, I got 467.5ish. Okay, those are the levels that must fail. All right, 477.5 would be a good start. Breakdown of 475 as a gap down there would also show bearish follow through. Okay, now what Bull's gonna have to do is recapture some levels or clear some more levels. Obviously, stay above 477.5, clear 480 and clear 483 to be safe. To put higher targets in play, we can possibly go back up to 485, which was a pivot high back in July. Okay, and obviously above 485, we break the July high and head up higher. All right. Let me see. Amazon. We're gonna bring back the FANG stock. I got Amazon in a big old megaphone pattern here. It did manage to close above the September high, which was at 145.8. If it could stay above that level, I would long above what's that? 147.7. I'll trust it more above 148. Okay, if it could stay above 145.8, that's bullish. I would long above 148 and try to go test 150 plus. Okay, 150 plus would be the top of the megaphone pattern. Possible bears could be waiting up there. Okay, very possible. So I'll play it level to level. Not too much greed on that one. Okay, be careful. As far as you know, bigger upside, it's gonna have to break above 150.5 to break out the megaphone pattern. Now bear case. I got to break back below 145.8 and 144. Okay, those are support levels. And smash 142 and 140. Obviously, below 140, I would definitely be bearish. Put in 138 and 136.5 all back in play. At these levels, see your charts, guys. Google yesterday recaptured this pink trend line I got. This 2023 trend line starting from March 2023 low. Recaptured. Now follow through would be to clear 140.5. If it clears 140.5, looks along with 142 and 143 in play. A break back below the pink trend line, it will have to, you know, close below 139.7. So yeah, if it does, 138 is back in play. That's a Fibonacci extension level, also support level. And below 138, look to short. Put in 136.5, 134.8, and 132.8 all back in play, guys. All right, let's end this with some Darkpool and Option flow. 154.89, few cents off of my 155 level, guys. Amazing. So I'm telling you that zone is a very important zone. But check it out, 154.89. But look at this Darkpool. 30 million. Okay, nothing happened in Darkpool. No big money players are doing anything sneaky in the Darkpool, guys. Just something to keep in mind. They probably went on vacation. For what it's worth, flows are bearish for the SPY. QQQ, nothing. Bearish for IWM, it's a block order, not very aggressive. Tesla, block orders, bearish block orders. Apple, sweep. It's a sweep. 2.6 million in premium. Okay, it's bullish. NVDA is bullish. Both are sweep orders. AMD, nothing. Meta, nothing. Netflix, nothing. Amazon, okay, is bearish. Nothing for Google. Is that all? Google the L. All right, guys. That's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a happy Thanksgiving. A short day of trading tomorrow. We'll see what happens. If nothing happens tomorrow, then my next video will likely be out Monday after market. But if something does happen, I'll definitely report it to you guys. Other than that, definitely consider joining my Discord so we can chat in the Discord and stay in touch, and I'll be able to bring you as much value as I can. But yeah, thank you. Peace.